Hello. Hello. Welcome back to Bebo Stream, the streaming of God of War 1. Today we are streaming God of War 1 again, and we will continue to do so until the game has been completed. When we last left off, Kratos had just retrieved the Pandora's box, and then Ares, the big jerk, threw a thing at me, and it impaled me from super far away. It turns out he's a really good shot. If he ever failed as a god, he could become a linebacker or a kickoffer. I don't know anything about football, so I don't know what the name of the guy is who throws the ball, but he could be that. So, yeah, let's see what happens to Hades on his new adventures in hell. Let's see. First of all, I have a chest here. I don't need it because I have full health. And there's all kinds of people flying into Hades. I'll bet most of them were killed by Ares. Because as we established a moment ago, he's a big jerk. And I just died. Because I was distracted. Ares strikes again. He distracted me, and therefore I died. It was not my fault. Oh, let's see. Look at all these platforms here. Oh, I guess they're very organic looking, so probably something that died with them all here. What was this big? What was this big that died and put all these giant bones and meat here? Cyclops? Cyclopses were pretty big in Greek mythology. They were like, I don't know, 2 stories tall? 1 story? They were big guys. Oh, hello. You're all on fire. Don't worry, I'll put a stop to that. A human torch, you are not. Also, I just realized I don't need to fight you. So goodbye, losers. More bones. And big blades sticking out of those bones. Oh. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay. I got this. Don't you guys worry, I got this. I so got this. Wait, they're spinning in the opposite direction. Or they're just stopping. Nope, they're spinning in the opposite direction. Oh! You are trying to spoil my good time. But I'm not gonna let you do that. Because I'm a positive outlooker person. Rabbit, not person. Much faster to jump on this thing than just try to bounce the whole way. Again, I gotta wonder, who put all this meat here? Who put these blades in this meat? That one I got no clues for. Because with all the meat, I could have just said, oh, it was just a big creature. A big creature died and went to hell. And that's where all the meat came from. But, yeah, all the razor blades? I don't know, because nobody dies with razor blades in them. Well, okay, the vast majority of people do not die with razor blades in them. There are exceptions to that happening. Not to offend anybody, if you know somebody who died with razor blades in them. My condolences. But they certainly were not this big. So again, I'm still left with the question, why all the meat and why all the razor blades? Also, very big teeth. But you know, that could also be explained by my theory of just a really big thing that died. Like a cyclops. A lot of cyclopses. With a lot of meat. Meaty cyclopses. I was so impressed with myself. I was about to start bragging. Oh man, I haven't even fallen once. That's what I was gonna say. And then, as soon as I have that thought, then I fall. I should have said it out loud. Would have been funnier that way. I don't want to go to the rewards platform. Fluff it. Come on, move out of the way. Yeah. Yeah. Made it. And I hope there's not too many of these, because these are nerve-wracking. I mean these harpies, I mean these meat tubes with the spinny fins. Those are nerve-wracking. These harpies, these on-fire harpies, nothing. Can't even stand up to me and my mighty sword. You got nothing on me. You hear me, harpies? You're less intimidating than a giant meat tube for balancing. Although, you're slightly annoying, I'll give you that. As you fly out of the way of my sword. And I don't appreciate that. Every time I want to jump, it doesn't feel like the right time. Yeah. 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 No, 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 no! 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 I was this close. I was this close. I'm not gonna deal with you guys again. Again, you're just annoying. You're tedious and annoying. Yeah, no, tedious is a better word. Annoying implies that you're worth thinking about. But you are not in the least bit intimidating like that giant meat blade spinner blender thingy. That is the true test of my mettle. I wish it would slow down. Meow. 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 He's not gonna slow down. He's gonna go for it. Eat it. First try. That's a lie. It was not my first try. Oh, wow. Magic. No, not magic. Not health. Magic. I got health. I need magic. Give me that magic. Yay. Yeah, I was thinking I might not be energetic today because I am kind of sleepy. But so far, I feel like I'm doing alright. And wait. I landed on nothing. I didn't know nothing could be a platform. Interesting. But yeah, I didn't get it that much sleep last night. I like to get like 8 hours, but last night was only 5 or 6. Not the worst night, but not great. I'm distracting myself. Should concentrate on these platforms. No, why did I jump? No, no! That one was just me being impatient, as I am wont to do. Ow. I must just be patient, take these arrows like a champ, and also don't get hit in the air by them. Come on, platform. Come on. Wait, one more of these. Alright, time for you losers to die. Come on, switch swords. And that's for all of you. Although we're in hell, so aren't they already dead? Are they super dead? Double dead? Nickelodeon's Family Double Dead. Anybody remember that show? It was like a more gruesome Family Double Dare. Where instead of getting slime poured on you, you get blood poured on you. Yeah, it didn't last very long. They said it wasn't child appropriate. I don't know why. I loved it. Nickelodeon's Family Double Dead. Also, I briefly explained last time. The Greeks did not actually believe in, like, a hell, a place where you would die and you would go and be punished if you sinned in life. They just believed in one afterlife. That was Hades. Hades ruled over it, and why can't I get through this door? It just was like, it was not evil, it was just a place where you went when you were dead. Oh, there's one guy left, I see why. Wait, now there's more guys stunning me too. Anyway, it wasn't like an evil place with demons and stuff. This is all like very biblical understanding of the afterlife. Actually, as I understand it, it's like almost an exclusively Christian way to view the afterlife. I mean, I'm sure there are exceptions to that, but like, Judaism doesn't have a hell. At least, I think so. Not 100% clear on that. The Greeks didn't have a hell. I guess the Egyptians kind of did. Like, you would get punished if you did bad things in life if you were Egyptian. You wouldn't actually go to a hell, though. You did not get to go to the afterlife. It was actually kind of cool. Very metal. What they did was, they would weigh your heart. And if your heart was, like, imbalanced and impure, then you would get eaten by a super cool crocodile man. And then you don't get to go to the afterlife, then you're just dead forever. So, I saw a little bit of that, just a little bit in, whatchamacallit, Marvel show, Moon Knight. Yeah. If you didn't see Moon Knight, I'm about to spoil it for you. So, in that, they do the weighing of the heart thing. They put it on a scale. It's weighed by a hippopotamus. That was like the keeper of their afterlife. I knew it. Something like that. What? Yeah. Oh, I thought the platform was a little more to the right. I mean, to the left. Anyway, hippo will weigh your heart. But they did not have the crocodile to come eat the heart. At least, not in that episode. Spoilers if you haven't seen Moon Knight, but if you haven't seen Moon Knight by this point, you probably weren't going to watch Moon Knight. I feel like there has to be like a moratorium on spoilers. Like, a maximum amount of time that you can go without watching something before it no longer should be the concern of the people who have seen the thing. Like, if I hadn't seen The Matrix ever in my life, and somebody spoiled it for me, I should not be allowed to be like, dude, I haven't seen The Matrix yet, I was gonna watch that next week. It's been years. I should have seen The Matrix by now. And But yeah, if I haven't, shouldn't be your problem. Let's see, what's a movie that I'm probably just never gonna see? And it was so far, too. At least it seemed like it. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's see, what's a movie that I'm probably never gonna see? Oh! I'm trying to think of movies! Stop making me think about the game that I'm currently engaged in. Let's see. Movie that I'm probably never gonna see. Oh! Probably some of the later Saw movies. I've seen Saw 1, 2, and 3. And I think maybe I saw 4 one time. That time was on me. I was not paying attention. I forgot that I could go down. And that one was on the game. My hitbox was too large. But yeah, if somebody spoiled, like, the latest Saw movie, or the 5th Saw movie, this is harder than it looks. Anyway, somebody spoiled one of the later Saw movies. It's been years. If I haven't seen it by now, I'm not gonna see it. And I accept that. So you don't have to worry about spoiling the Saw movie for me. There's probably better examples of, like, movies that were very popular, that I could have seen, but I chose not to see, and I will not see, because I just didn't care enough. Hey, got an achievement for you. You got the touch. You got the power. Oh, there's a movie I've never seen. The movie that song was from. Actually, wait, I don't know if it was from that movie, but I know it was very popular, and it was in Transformers from like 70s or 80s. I don't know, because I didn't watch the Transformers show, and I didn't see the Transformers movie. But yeah, if somebody spoils for that for me, if you want to tell me, oh yeah, Optimus Prime dies at the end, I'm okay with that, because I'm not going to see that movie. It's just not going to happen. I don't care enough about Transformers. Sorry, Transformers fans. I saw the first Michael Bay Transformers. It was just okay. And I think that's about what everybody else thought of it, too. And you know what? For just an okay movie, there were way too many sequels. What's a movie that should have gotten a sequel, but didn't, for one reason or another? That's a good question. What is a movie that should have gotten a sequel, but didn't? You know what? Probably the Firefly movie. That was a good show. It was a good movie. Although that's like the most basic answer, too. That's like a go-to answer. That's the answer BuzzFeed would give you. You know, what's a better example? What's like a little bit more obscure? And maybe even that's part of the reason why I didn't get a sequel, as it was obscure. My next guess was going to be maybe the Mario Brothers movie, but I'm not sad that didn't get a sequel. That one did not deserve a sequel. I have a friend who kind of likes that movie, unironically. And I'm like, why? I've seen it. I've seen it too many times, which is once. Was enough. These guys, except they're on fire now. These ones with the freaky legs and the freaky feet. And that thing that threw me off the cliff. I have so many nemesis in this game. Antlered ogres. These guys that throw you off the cliff. What is happening? Oh, are they going to keep coming and every single one I kill is going to raise a new platform and eventually I'm going to be able to make it across the gap? I see how this works. I see how it do. Anyway, I'm supposed to be thinking of movies that should have gotten sequels. Let's see. What is a movie that should have gotten a sequel? Didn't get a sequel. There's like a Disney movie. The animated things made. No, those are all pretty self-contained and pretty decent single-serving stories. Okay. This is gonna be like a bit of a stretch, this one. But hear me out. Star Wars, the solo Star Wars movie. Now hear me out. Don't leave yet. The reason it should have gotten a sequel is because all that stuff that they jammed into the first one, they shouldn't have jammed in there. He shouldn't get his name, and Chewbacca, and the Kessel Run, and the Millennium Falcon, all in his first adventure. He needed time to grow. It should have been like 2, maybe 3 movies, but I think 2 would have been a good number, actually. In the first movie, he meets Chewbacca. In the second movie, he... I don't know. I don't know what happens in the second movie. But in the third movie, that's when he gets the Millennium Falcon. You know what? Maybe in the second movie, that's when he starts working for Jabba. So, I mean, I don't know if that really qualifies for the thing that I was saying, movies that should have gotten sequels, because I'm talking about changing the whole structure of the first movie to suit a second movie. You know what they should have done instead? Young Han Solo TV show. They did that for Indiana Jones, and everybody liked that show. Although that was also a long time ago. I'm not sure if it will work today.
Kratos, and not a moment too soon. I only finished digging just a moment ago.
Who are you?
Now that is an interesting question. But for now, you must hurry. Athens needs you.
But how did you know I would...
Athena isn't the only god keeping watch on you, Spartan. Complete your task, Kratos, and the gods will forgive your sins.
How long was my mic muted? Oh boy, I hope that was not a long time. I thought I made that same mistake last time, and it turns out that I was wrong. I hope I'm wrong again, but this time I don't think I was. I think my mic was muted for longer than I would have liked it to be.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost souls, bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus!
I'm right behind
Do
you.
you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
Kratos
He just noticed me.
returned even from the underworld.
Is this the best you can do, Father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
I never powered up those lightning bolts. That should not be that powerful.
After thousands of years, Pandora's box was finally opened. The power of the gods unleashed.
Am I about to beat the game?
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos.
What? What? What are you doing? That looks painful.
Your final lesson is at hand. Prepare to join your
I'm
family,
big.
Spartan.
It's neat. So wait, the power to destroy a god from Pandora's box is just getting really big? Also, I gotta remember to block because now I'm in a real fight. It's like an actual boss fight.
You cannot defeat me, Spartan.
Yes, I can! You're not the boss of me! I'm gonna punch you until you die! That's how real winners win! I'm not good at one-liners.
Real power is.
There's actually tiny people on that tiny bridge.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes! It's so good, in fact, that it's gonna beat you! Look at all the tiny things. I feel like a big fancy man. Also, you look like Kerrigan from StarCraft. All your spiky wings. I should use magic. Gotta remember that magic is a thing. Zappity zap. Nope, that's not a zappity zap. That's the zappity zap. Oh, tossing me around. I'm not gonna let you win, even though you already destroyed the city. I can dodge you all day if I have to. Hey. Come on. You're a boss in a video game. You know you're not gonna last forever. Just lie over and die. Out with the old God of War, in with the new God of War. When I become the God of War, am I gonna have cool powers like this? You know, if I'd known this boss fight was gonna come so quickly, I probably would have just kept going the other night. We could have knocked this out. Taken like an extra hour.
You are no
And gotten started on God of War 2 tonight instead of next time, probably. But I guess that is the cost of doing a blind Let's Play. You never actually know what's going to happen unless somebody tells you. Oh yeah, you're like half an hour away from the game. Somebody says like you're an hour away from the game.
Resist me, Spartan.
Finishing move. I didn't know to do the button prompt. You took it way too fast.
Advance and embrace your death, mortal.
No, you embrace your death. No, you. Hey, I'm ready this time.
Why do you resist me, Spartan?
What? Why didn't that work? Ow.
You test my patience.
Come on. I'm pushing the button as hard as I can. I didn't know what was happening.
Do you feel
This is such a trial and error button mashing thing.
Kratos?
Okay, come on. I do this, I do this, I do this, and then, and then, X. No, that wasn't the X button.
Advance and embrace your
The speed of it is throwing me off.
Why do you resist me, Spartan?
Come on, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. X. And, and, is that it? I beat him, I hope. This has got a second form or something. He's got a black hole. Hang on, Kratos. Or don't.
Taught you many ways to kill a mortal, Kratos. Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him. Do you recognize this place, Spartan?
I
The
do.
location of your greatest failure. Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Knock, knock.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
I don't think so. Zombie Kratos? Another zombie Kratos. And a third zombie Kratos. There's so many, they're just popping out of the wall.
Daddy!
Ares, there is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will save my family.
But they're already dead. Wait, where'd the zombies go? Keep circle press to hug your family. Hugging your family will transfer your life into them. Oh, that's sweet. First game I've ever seen that has a hug your family button. That's actually really wholesome. I just hope that my swords don't hurt them. Alright, you zombie Kratoses. Oh, I thought it was me. I was like, why am I standing on that zombie Kratos? There was a zombie Kratos standing on me. I didn't realize. Oh, everything's floating apart. Is this your plan, Ares? To break my spirit by making me fight myself and making me hug my family? Joke's on you! I like hugs! Get off of me! I need to hug my family. Also, I can't hug my family if there's so many people in front of them. Hug, hug, hug. I will protect you, fake family. I mean, they must be fake, right? I'm wearing their ashes on my body. Boy, there's a lot of zombie Kratoses. What if this is like a Doctor Strange thing, and each one of these Kratoses is from another dimension? Well, no. I didn't know I could fall off the edge. Let's do it again! Don't worry, family, I'll hug you until the end. I still can't get over the hug your family button. It's like press F to pay respects. But like, more wholesome. It's cute. Press X to hold your family. I mean, to hug your family. What's a button Fable could have used? Oh, he's on top of me again. Get off of them! Your fight is with me! Everything's gonna keep collapsing until there's nothing left to collapse. Yeah. Die! Not you two, not the family. The other ones die. Kratos is. Also, family has more health than I do. What the heck? I just realized they can like take way more hits than I could at first. Look at their health bar, it's gigantic. I mean, it's like the same size as mine, but when I first started the game, my health bar was small, it was tiny. I had to collect so many Gorgon feathers. I mean, not Gorgon feathers, Gorgon eyes. It's Phoenix feathers and Gorgon eyes, right. There's one Kratos throwing lightning bolts out there. I need to hit him. I'm gonna do this. Don't get him, demons! Skull thingies! And again, go get that one on the island, because I don't want to go out there and miss calling. I just had the thought, what if this is a test? What if I'm supposed to just give all of my health to my family, just keep hugging them until I die? And then that's how you win the test. But I tried it just now, and it didn't work. Yeah, see, it stops letting me hug them after their health is full. Not as many zombie Kratoses. They're slowing down. Must be close to being done, right? There's not as many.
Kratos had done the impossible.
He did it.
He had saved his family.
Did I though?
Please, take us home!
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered, and you rejected me. A god! Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death!
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
Big sword bridge!
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
I still have allies in Olympus, Ares. Now, you will see how strong I am.
Oh, that's a different kind of health bar. I'm gonna fight you until the end of this game. That sounded cooler in my head. Actually, it did. It started out as nothing in my head. It was like, I'm gonna fight you till the end. I was gonna say something cool like that. But then it just kind of fizzled in my mouth. Run from the demons. I think I'm losing this fight. This is like Mortal Kombat, except you share one health bar. I think, yeah, I really got him. Yeah, take that. You're almost dead now. Just a couple more good shots. Almost got you. Come on. I got you. I am the God Killer.
Kratos, it was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
See, that's a good one-liner. I can't come up with stuff like that. I need to take improv classes. One-liner improv classes.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god.
Yeah,
Ares was no more.
suck it, Ares. Gods become nuclear explosions when they die. That's neat.
The city had been saved and would thrive again.
Well, how much of it was saved?
The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
I remember this part.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end.
Good night,
Death
sweet Kratos.
would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed.
Oh,
The gods had other plans.
he missed the rocks.
Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
That's the opposite of what
you
he
will
wanted.
not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed.
And his name is Kratos.
Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Why didn't you do that sooner, though? Why did you wait? Why did you wait for me to jump? Before you made me into a god. Kind of a dick move. Welcome to Mount Olympus. The home of the gods. Where everything's made of gold, including my new fancy blades. Why is Ares over there? I will find out after I save. Also, I'm wondering if this is like the end of the game, or if there's still more game coming up. What are you doing now? You are finally free of your servitude to this insane war god. Did they, like, stuff his body and put it on display in my throne room? Who are you? You gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe. Oh, is that the thingy? That other boss from the middle of the game, from the Temple of Hades? I think so. So yeah, I guess they just stuffed and mounted them in my throne room. This is the throne of the God of War. Take your rightful place upon it. Don't mind if I do. It's good to be the God of War.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new God of War.
You have earned a gold trophy. Prepare to be a god. Alright. I guess we did it. I don't know why there was a save point in the throne room, though. New attempt God mode. What does that mean? You have completed God of War. Treasures of Olympus have been unlocked. God mode has been unlocked. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Even though I just did it a second ago. What's that? Is that me playing? Is that all the times I played? No, that's probably just recorded footage of somebody from the company playing. But hey, we did it! We beat our first game! God of War, the first one. The first and only. That's not true, not the only. The first one. God of War 1. It's over, it's done. And now, we begin God of War 2. Although, I'm contemplating if I should begin God of War 2 now. Because I'd only get to play it for like an hour. Or if I should just wait until next time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until next time. I think that, for the sake of posterity, all of the God of War 1 videos should be one thing. And then, if you want to watch God of War 2, then you can just start with the next video. Yeah, so, this will be it for tonight. Finish up these credits real quick. Because, you know, sometimes they put extra stuff at the end of the credits. It's not often that you have to wait through all of the credits to get through to the final thing, but it happens sometimes. I remember... Oh, this was really annoying. In the original Fable, and I guess probably Fable Anniversary Edition, I don't know. But anyway, in the original Fable, if you wanted to unlock free play mode, you could keep playing the game after you beat the final boss, and then you have to keep a really cool sword at the end, you had to wait through the credits. If you skipped ahead of the credits, you'd just be booted back to the menu, and you would have to go back to an old save, and beat the game again, and then sit through the credits like a good boy, and then you would get to unlock free play. Or just do it the first time, just watch the credits the first time. But the point is, you had to sit through the whole credits. They would not let you skip ahead. That's kind of a dick move, Lionhead. Did it melt you? I know where you live. That's a lie. I don't know where you live. But it was still a dick move. You shouldn't have done that. This is a mosaic of something. Who is that? Is that Kratos? Hey! We never unlocked the identity of that guy. The Gravedigger guy. I still think it's Charon, but it could be Hades. Could be somebody else entirely, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like that is Kratos. Yes, I can see the thingy on his face. Hey, the red mark. Is it a blur birthmark? It couldn't be a birthmark, it must be paint. part of his whole deal, though. I don't know what you call it, though, because it doesn't come off, right? So it's not like paint, because paint comes off. It's not a scar. Too big to be a scar. Maybe it was like paint, and then it was like put into his skin by that curse, that wear your family's ashes curse thing. Kratos will return in God of War 2, and so will I. Nope, that's not the end of the credits. Alright then. Although I am curious, what is God mode? Is God mode just literally like immortality mode? I do want to try that out on this. Got some time. Okay, hold on. First, treasures. What is treasures? Making of God of War trailers, edits, deleted levels. 3 levels that were cut from God of War. Are these like new playable levels, or is it like a video?
This is our sort of back.
It's a video, never mind. Heroic possibilities. What is that? Is this another video?
Some of the earlier.
This is another video. Are these all videos? Visions of Ancient Greece, Masters of Myth, Birth of the Beast, God Mode. Most difficult version of God of War, advanced players only. Oh. It's not God Mode at all! It's the opposite of God Mode, it's Kick Your Butt Mode! Character Graveyard. Visit the Character Graveyard. See 3D models that did not make it into the game. That could be interesting. Loading time. Welcome to the Character Graveyard. This is where all of God of War's protected characters go to die. So what is Kratos doing here? Press R2 on each character to learn more about them. Press the select button. Choose return to treasures to select the graveyard. Leave the graveyard, not to select the graveyard. What is this? Centaur original design. I originally wanted the Centaur to be a hellish, nightmarish style of creature. In his first design, you can see he's wearing a tribal war mask. He also has all of his skin stripped off, so you can just see tendons, meat, and veins. But, as you can see, we just didn't have the texture resolution to pull this idea off. Instead of being creepy and nasty, it looks muddy and unfinished. So we end up scrapping this idea. Interesting. It's a Cyclops. Cyclops version 1. Frogman. This was our first pass at the Cyclops. We scrapped it because, as you can see, it sort of looked like a frog. It was totally non-threatening design, and I'm glad we killed it. Sucks to be you, original Cyclops. This is like a mini Cyclops. Cyclops version 2, Red Eye. You were having a hard time getting the single eye of the Cyclops models to read. They can't read? They're illiterate? It was really hard for players to see that the model only had one eye, but this model was an attempt to bring the single eye concept to the attention of players. However, this attempt fell short. It just looked goofy. Oh gosh. Kinda sucks that even our final Cyclops, the one in the game, now still doesn't really look like it just has, because it has just one eye. Ah well, maybe next time. ... God of War 2. Cyclops version 3, Human Face. I really like this guy. It creeps me out because it looks like a human face stuck onto this beastly body. The thing is, it didn't really fit the vibe of the game. No? I think it kinda does. It said the Cyclops came across as sad and human. I actually felt sorry for it. Well, I guess it's a personal opinion. Man, they made a lot of Cyclopses. Version 4, Cartoon Cyclops. This guy felt too cartoony for the game. This version is more like a character you'd see in a T-rated platformer. Isn't this a T-rated platformer? No, it's probably rated M. There's boobs in it. Another Minotaur. I mean Cyclops, not Minotaur. Cyclops version 5, action figure. This version was pretty neat, and it was just too cartoony. It felt like a toy. The skulls on the chest made it feel like one of the accessories you get when you buy an action figure. I can see that. I see where he's coming from with that. Okay, how about this one? Version 6, Patchwork Cyclops. I still think he was pretty cool. Looking at him now, I'm wondering why we didn't use him. I'm sure there was a good reason, but I just can't recall. Sure, the eye looks bad, but that could have been fixed. And the body texture is really cool. Better keep this guy in mind for future projects. He's great. Frankenstein Cyclops. Okay, I can see why this one didn't make it into the game. Wait, that's Kratos? Giant in a diaper? This was a placeholder of the hero. We needed something to put in the game, but we were still locking the design of Kratos. The model was always meant to be a throwaway model, but even so, I have no clue why the artist chose to model a fat guy wearing a diaper. Boy, if Kratos only knew what he looked like way back when. Huh. So you used to be me, huh? Yeah, I like the version they went with better. So this must be Kratos number 2. I remember seeing this guy in a documentary. Kratos version 2, Medieval Warrior. This model looked too medieval for this ancient Greek setting. Still, I like this guy. I think he's kind of cool. There's something very heroic about him that works for me. Well, we've established Kratos is not really that heroic. Alright, what was your deal? Version 3, Dreadlocks. My first art director wanted this to be the hero. I could tell he was really into this design. I tried to support it, but it just didn't sit well with me. This model is not brutal enough. Not vicious enough to be the star of God of War. I'm glad we changed it, even though I think it pissed off the director. Sorry, director. Hey, this is getting closer to what we eventually became. Kratos version 4, cool armor Kratos. This is my favorite design for Kratos. We could not use it, however, because there was too much detail in the armor. When we put this in the game, amid the detailed backgrounds, the hero did not look very good. Maybe if we make another Warrior Kratos game, on more powerful hardware, we can use this cool outfit and it would look better on newer technology. Well, they would eventually make Kratos on a more powerful machine. Purple Kratos. Oh, blue tattoo? No, that's purple. Is this gonna be like the dress? The dress that's either gold or black? This was almost the final Kratos design. I really wanted red tattoos with white skin, but we thought that color scheme was too cliché. And they eventually went with that. So we decided on blue. It was blue for a while, but I just could not live with it. My gut said red tattoos were the way to go. And the rest is history. Looking at it now, I'm glad we changed it, as I like the red tattoos much better. I agree. Red tattoo's the way to go. What are you? Medusa version 1, quintuple feet. The main thing to notice is her feet. In the final game, she has no feet, just a tail. Animating 5 feet slithering all around just proved to be too much. Also note that this character has nipples. Oh, she does! I thought that was a bikini. She was cute. She was created at the start of the game. All the female monsters had nipples. Most of them still do. And the Cyclops even had a penis. Oh, wow. Wowie, wow. I really wanted the monsters to come off like wild animals, like things you would see at the zoo. But I thought those elements helped. End of the day, we got to keep the nipples, but we lost the penis on the Cyclops. Okay. I mean, whatever. Poor Cyclops. Sure, poor Cyclops. Doesn't have a penis. Skeleton version 1, old school. Inspired by the action-adventure movies many of us grew up with. I've seen those clips. The skeletons fighting the Argonauts. I think that's the Argonauts. Inspired by many of the crew. This was our first skeleton zombie undead soldier. End of the day, we felt this was just too plain of a design for today's audience. It was a hard call, as this simpler design really resonated with those who had grown up with the adventure flicks of the 1970s. But we wanted God of War's characters to be more original, so we scrapped the idea. I remember seeing him too. I remember seeing you fighting the armored Kratos over there in that documentary. You were on a boat, a very early version of the boat design from the very first level. Skeleton version 2. Helmet head. A really great design. I love the skeleton head and how the bone itself is shaped like a Roman Greek helmet. In the end, cool as the design was, it did not look all that good when we got 5 to 8 of these guys on screen. So we went with something simpler. That's all of the things. I was gonna jump off and it was gonna be dramatic. It did not let me. Return to treasures. Return me to Treasure Island. Alright, anything else cool? Challenge of the Gods. 10 rooms. 10 challenges. Can you make it to the end? In-game movies. A secret revealed. Discover the secret of Kratos' family. Where will this discovery lead? Beat God mode to unlock. Yeah, I'm not gonna go play through the whole game again. Fate of the Titan. What has become of Kronos the Titan? Beat God mode to unlock. Read my previous answer. Additional costumes. New costumes for Kratos. Read the Challenge of the Gods to unlock. Now, secret message 1. Secret message number 2. Not happening. Nope, we're doing this for story. So, let's see. Today's Wednesday. So on Friday, you begin God of War number 2, the sequel. And yeah, that will be it for today. Sorry that the stream was only an hour long this time, but I didn't know that the game was almost done. Honestly, if I had known that, I would have just gone for an extra hour on Monday, and then today we'd be playing God of War 2. But that's not how it worked out. You just gotta roll the dice sometimes, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Although, if you don't keep up a good pace, I feel like at some point we will have to have an all-night marathon where we play through like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of 1 or 2 of the God of War games, because, I mean, you gotta be in time for God of War Ragnarok. Don't want to fall behind on that. But, for now, we still have something like a month and a half before the game comes out. So, I think that's hopefully enough time. God of War 2, God of War 3, and God of War, just God of War again. Boy, I hate when games do that. That's so confusing. But whatever. God of War 2, 3, and God of War... I need a name for that thing. I need to think of a name for that. God of War... What is it? It's like, what kind of gods in it? Thor and Odin and Loki and stuff. What are they called? Aesir? Who are the guys who worship those gods? Vikings? God of War Vikings? God of Vikings. Oh, it's probably not that important. Alright, I will see you on Friday. Bright and early. Not bright and early. Well, unless you live in a country where it's bright and early for you. But for me, it's late in the evening, so yes. I will see you next time. Goodbye! Thanks for playing with me!